Welcome back to another edition of Tea and Toys. Well, these obviously came out earlier, and all the other people, they've all jumped on it, but I thought I'll wait until after they've done the fan stream to see if they've added any extra details. But they added a little bit. There's a little bit of extra detail there, but not much juice to run by. So, first off, we have Head 2, I guess you could say, of Alpha Trion from the G1 world. We've already had the Old Man Alpha Trion. This is the Alpha Primon, I guess. This is him in his prime. And then the one before that could be your A3 head. So A3 doesn't have the crest on top of the head, and he has a grey moustache because he's a younger man. There we go, instead of a white one. So let's just skip through these. Again, this does come across quite cool. I guess people are already translating the Cybertronian text that he's scribing away there. Much as you expect from these primes. Again, something I'm not interested in. I've got my Alpha Trion. The old boy one. I'm not interested in going for this one. Well, it doesn't look bad. There he is in his box. So this fans channel was just Age of the Primes. There was one studio series, but that was like a movie box set. I don't think those images have come up yet. So we get the last two aerobots. So Firefly, and that's right, he is called Firefly. You can see his body shape's taken from the slingshot. And there's his box. And then... oh, didn't show Skydive. So this one is Flatline, taken from the Armada Red Alert body, which I thought was quite interesting that they did that. Like the original look to him was a Trailbreaker from the IDW series. So it's nice and different that they're actually giving us a whole new body type for Flatline. Not one I'm going to get. I was umming about getting Flatline when he was first leaked, but I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered by it. It's quite cool though. I like the black and the red. Loads of pictures of him. Really trying to push this one. As they're slowly loading, we're getting every single angle. You can see Flatline looks like he comes with both hands. Wow. Tit tit, tusk. But one interesting thing is, will Flatline here, will he get a Minicon? Because I'm assuming it can attach to him like it will do on the Red Alert. Again, not too bad. I think more detail on the mech face would have been a bit more interesting. Now, Onyx Prime, this is one of the people that are scammering for. People really do want to get this action figure. Luckily, I'm not in that race, guys. I don't care. Don't want to know. It looks great. It looks cool. In fact, all the primes have, actually, to be fair. They've all looked good. But it's not something for me. So, yeah, that's one less Transformers fan will be after this, and that is me. So I'm not interested in these guys. But I will say, it does look quite cool. Let's go back to that. It's a bit fast. Yeah, nice. And we're getting the old plastic window back on the boxes, which is good. And here we are, Skydive, right at the end. Why was it at the end? Skydive, again, looks like he takes the body type from other Aerobot dude that's come out. He's right in front of me. Air Ray, there he is. And it says this Skydive. Looking very nice. And you notice they've all got their original names. So that's nice. I think there's one more deluxe. Oh, maybe this leak is not as good as the other leak. So we get nice face, or Paradron faced Sandstorm. So the true Sandstorm in my eyes. I kind of annoyed that I got the other one, knowing that they would probably do a second head. So I'm an idiot. Put my hands up to that one, because I will be selling that and getting this, because I want Sandstorm to look how I liked him from the cartoon. Now we need Octane. This box set should have been Octane and Sandstorm. This should have been like, wow, we've done Octane. This is just first place to get him. Slugslugger, I could live without him. I've got my Takara Legends one with an actual Target Master. Again, massively huge missed opportunity here. Should have been packaged with the, at the least, point blank Target Master mold. At the least. Like, no excuse. I actually do think they should have said no to the whole Headmaster gimmick with him and done a sort of rejig. I know it costs money. They should have done a rejig on the Slugsling so he can actually be a proper Target Master with no silly Headmaster gimmick. Just like they did with the Draculus, where they took out the whole Headmaster gimmick. So Draculus from the Mind Wipe is not a Headmaster. So they could have done something similar here. because it's not something that they haven't already done on one of the other sculpts. So, a bit disappointed in that. Comes to 2 different guns. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. Yeah, Sandstorm. Paradron Sandstorm. He looks good. I'm happy with that. The Slugsinger, have to see if I will definitely be keeping my Target Master with my Slugsinger. I'm not going to give away that, no way. Got the Takara Legends one from many moons ago. And here we are, Venom, or Venin as he's now known, the leader of the Insecticons. And it's unfortunate the deluxe Insecticons were never put into the original cartoon. I believe there's some shenanigans with licensing between them and Bandai, using some old Bandai sculpts, which is what the deluxe Insecticons are. So the Decepticons never got a full. So the Insecticons never got a full set of characters. They never got their leader. We had to have. Well, they said Kickback on the live stream. I'm sure Shrapnel is the leader of the black and purple ones, but the overall leader of the Insecticons should be Venom, sorry, now known as Venin. But it's nice to get all 7. I'm not getting deluxe ones. They didn't appear in the cartoon, so I'm saying no, not interested in having them. And it would have been great if they could have made it into the movie, or the Insecticons could have been upgraded into at least 3 of them, and Venom could have come from somewhere else, I guess. But there we go. That wasn't the case way back when. So that's quite cool. There he is in his Cicada. What am I talking about? But what's annoying with this is that he is mainline, whereas the other 3 were all in special wackadoo box sets. Good luck getting the other 3, unless you were somewhere where they had zillions of them. If you're in the UK, I think they had a few in the game stores, on those that are left open. And that is them. That's all the mainline stuff. And then there was also the Dinobots 2-pack. And here we have the Dinobots G2 2-pack. So it is Slag. He's Slag. Don't say, oh, you're in the UK, not allowed to say that. Well, we're not allowed to say a lot of things in the UK anymore, but I'm still going to say Slag when it comes to the Triceratops Dinobot. So Slag. I should do a video about slag, slappers, and spastics. I think that'd be interesting. And Snarl, G2 Snarl. And from the Fanstream, which is what you would not have learnt from the normal leaks, is that they are doing Sludge and they are doing Swoop from the designs that were never released back in G2. So the ones that would have gone alongside the yellow Grimlock. So we will be getting a Sludge and we will be getting a Swoop. They did not mention about the other colours for Slag and Snarl. I think there are 2 other colours. If I'm wrong, then correct me. But I do know that there's meant to be a teal or turquoise Grimlock as well. So they can keep pumping this mould out. But if you noticed, no Mini Daniel. They're not giving you the Mini Daniel in this set. So you're actually getting less for your buck in this box set. Well, anyway. I won't be bothering to show the Studio Series Revenge of the Fallen images because I don't have them. Well, actually, no, I do have them. I will show you. Well, and here we have the Revenge of the Fallen pack that they are doing from the Studio Series. So, yep, here we are. They're getting the Fallen, you're getting the Megatron, and you're getting Satellite Soundwave. Well, that is my mini live stream. That isn't live. It's a recorded stream. I don't know why I just said that. So don't forget to love, like, subscribe, and see you guys in the next video.